press us to a place where we sometimes even doubt that God is still in charge.
Come on now.
There are times when it seems like the enemy, the devil, is having a heyday. Because there are so many things that we used to be able to wrap our arms around and make sense of that just don't make sense anymore. There are things that you used to be able to count on. Provisions that you know the Lord would provide for you. Things that you used to have at your disposal that you would take for granted. Now it's a struggle for it to be provided. I remember the time, Mama Chambers, when I could turn on the faucet and feel good about drinking water.
Come on now.
Out of the faucet. Nowadays, if you drink water out of the faucet, you might wind up with something you can't get rid of.
So true.
You now have to spend money buying bottled water.
Yeah.
15 years ago, I never would have dreamt that I'd have to pay for a drink of water. But the reality of life is that it seems as though the brook has dried up.
Come on now.
There used to be a time when there's no problem getting credit. Sign the papers, get your credit score, interest rate, drive off with your new car. But last week, the 3 auto company presidents begging Congress for money because they hooked and crooked so long that now the brook of their credit has dried up. It blew me away. You're going to fly into Washington, D.C. on your private plane.
Come on.
With your hand out begging for money. I don't understand it. But how many of you know that not only in a financial context, but sometimes in relational situations, the brook dries up. Time somehow or another takes its course. Because at some point you'll have enough. Ahab and Jezebel had been manipulating and destroying and killing the prophets. Mama Johnson now saying they had been intimidating people. Even Elijah had to run. There were all kinds of things going on. And finally God got tired and said, this brook is going to dry up because I'm going to send a famine in the land. Somebody here can help me say without reservation that there are some situations in your life where the brook has dried up. And see, you've taken some stuff on some folks long enough, and your patience, the patience of your brook, your brook of patience has dried up. Come on, you've taken as long, you've taken him beating you as long as you can take. You've taken him not working and not trying to work and living off you long enough. You put up with her drama long enough, and the brook of your patience has dried up. And the fact of the matter is that there comes a time when time takes its course. In our text, Elijah has been sent by God to this brook called Cherith. The famine had emerged because of Jezebel and because of Ahab's wickedness. God is now impending punishment on everybody. There comes a time when, watch this, brother Garner, the righteous must suffer with the wicked. Famine comes sometimes because the righteous are forced to suffer with the wicked. It used to be a situation where just the wicked would suffer, but I don't understand, Brother Lewis, why we had to suffer because of Bush's manipulation. I'm trying not to be political, but the fact of the matter, last year we were paying $4.75 a gallon for a tank of gas.
For a gallon. For a gallon.
A gallon.
Thank you.
That's
all right. You know what I'm talking about.
We got to have that. $4 for a gallon of gas.
Some places higher than
It's strange and curious to me, Brother Smith, how that now that Bush is going out of office, gas prices are down to $1.78. What happened? The brook has dried up.
Yeah. Come on now.
Let me tell you, those people that become wicked and sinister and they have their hidden agendas and their utilitarian purposes and you're using people and manipulating people and abusing people and you're gaining from it, brother. Just wait for a few days. Your brook is going to dry up. Come on, the old folk used to put it like this. One of these days your playhouse.
Yes, sir.
But what do you do when God tells you to go to the brook?
My.
How do you handle it psychologically and emotionally? When God tells you to go somewhere, and you go where God tells you to go, and the brook dries up.
Yeah.
How do you handle it when you know that God gave you that job, and 3 weeks later you get a pink slip? How do you handle it when God told you to start that business, and the business winds up going bankrupt?
Come on now.
How do you handle it when you know that this surgery is to take care of this cancer? And when the doctors get in there, they find more cancer and give you a certain number of days to live. How do you deal with it when God tells you to move to a city? You don't know why, but God told you to move to a city. And when you get to that city that God told you to move, you can't find a job. How do you handle life when the brook dries up? Now maybe I'm talking to the wrong people. Maybe you never questioned God. Maybe you never had any doubts about God. But I must confess, there have been times when God has told me to do things, and I obeyed Him, and I did what He told me to do. And when I did what He told me to do, it seemed like all hell broke loose, and I had to doubt, God, did you speak to me? Many of us are like John the Baptist when he was preaching the kingdom, and all of a sudden, because of his stand on kingdom principles, he wound up in the jail of the Curious